Well, hello everybody, and happy Winning Wednesday, happy Wealth Building Wednesday it is. Yours truly, Miss Jazzy here, and I have a very special guest with me today.
Valerie Gray.
Miss Valerie Gray here is with me today, and we're just going to chop it up for a few moments and talk about TAVA's 2x2 conference that we both attended in Houston. And so, Valerie, what up, Valerie? What's up, TAVA Nation? I'm so glad.
What's up, TAVA Nation?
So, Valerie is here to share her experience. So, Valerie, how long you been in the business?
I've been in the business since August of this year, no, 2021. But I really didn't start until our first challenge, which was in November.
Okay, so now Valerie and I, just to give you guys a backstory, we were friends prior to TAVA. And so I got to say this too about Valerie, because was this your first network marketing?
Yes.
So this is her first network marketing experience. But we got to a point where Valerie was getting frustrated early on. She's like, well, I'm just going to quit. I said, well, quit then, Valerie. But I told Valerie, I said, I would rather you be a good customer than a bad business partner. I told you that, right?
Yeah,
I did tell her that. But Valerie, like many of you, suffers with IBS, irritable bowel syndrome. And that basically means you're not on a consistent basis using bathroom or able to release the waste out of your gut. I don't know what that feels like. And so, but Valerie called me and she had told me that she had not passed or had a boo-boo for 3 days. And you know what I said? As her friend, I said, I'm on my way with that detox tea.
Yeah.
And did.
And made me take it on the spot.
So, okay, now that was my fault, I gotta say, because when I first gave her the tea, I tell everybody, you're just gonna mix it in a regular size water bottle. I had the water bottle.
Yeah.
I had the water bottle in the car.
Yes.
And so anyway, she poured it in and she drank it, but she just kind of gulped it, drank it. And I didn't really explain to her you didn't have to drink it like that. It was just a matter of, but again, the most important to remember is not on an empty stomach. Not on an empty stomach. Always advise people maybe like 30 minutes before, like an hour after your heaviest meal, right?
Yeah.
And so she had not passed in 3 days. You took that detox tea. It was about what, 8:30 that night?
Yeah.
And then you had a movement at what time?
About 2, 3 o'clock
in the morning. In the morning. Now, wait a minute. Wait. Get this though. You got to tell them, Valerie, how many pounds. Now, you got to keep in mind, though, she hadn't used the bathroom in 3 days. So in 3 days, overnight, after you use the Vasia, so let me go ahead and put that shameless plug. We're talking about TAVA's Vasia Detox All Natural Herbal Tea that is an overall cleanse. It has 4 ingredients, which is senna, which is for that gut mobility, senna, papaya, chamomile, and that dextrin fiber. And of course, with the dextrin fiber, that's as if you were adding more leafy vegetables to your diet. So you definitely want to be able to flush it with more water. So you took about 8:30 at night. What time? About 2 something in the morning. How many pounds you lost overnight?
I think the first time, what did I say? Was it 8 or 4?
8 pounds.
It was 8.
8 pounds.
The first time.
The first time she took the detox tea after having not used the bathroom in 3 days. 8 pounds.
Yes. 8 pounds.
Somebody don't believe that.
Well, I don't care if you don't believe it or not, but it's the truth. I took it and I lost 8 pounds the first night. And then after I lost weight, I said, well, shit, this product, I said, well, this product, let me order some more.
Mm-hmm.
So I got some more from her.
You did?
And it was working. It was like 2-3 pounds a night or whatever. Mm-hmm. I started out at 140 pounds in when did you come over there? August. Uh, well, when did you come over there? Well, anyway, I took it. I was 140 pounds in November, and today, March the 7th, I'm 120 pounds.
It's March the 9th.
Well, March 9th, I'm 120 pounds.
Yeah. So you have been kind of up and down, but majorly consistent with it.
Yeah.
So the consistency is key. That's what I always tell anybody. But anybody and everybody really could detox. Even your children can. So
Yeah.
again, it's because of what we're eating as a society. Our diet is heavy. I mean, we eat fried foods. We eat a lot of flesh. You know, I've condensed from eating meat myself personally. So to each his own. But you got to realize, even eating a meat in three, and the breads and the pastas and the rice and the cakes and the pies and all that stuff, and taking like 13 and 14 different prescribed medications or plastic capsules that, you know, have you ever pooped and seen a plastic pill capsule in your poop?
No.
Well, I don't know. So if it's not dissolving, what are you thinking? That's some of that stuff that's sitting in your lap is pill capsules, I bet you. Almost certain of it. Yeah. But again, Valerie, you were a customer first. And then what made you decide to go ahead and say try the business side of TAVA?
Because I was wanting to pay off some bills. I was seeing that the money, well, I didn't see the money. I heard about the money you can make. So I said, well, let me just try this business. And at first, like Stephanie said, I was frustrated. I quit about 7 times.
She did.
I quit about
No, it was 8 times she said she quit. I said, okay, bye. On to the next. I said, at least your spot locked, though. And at any time you can come back and reactivate. That's really all that matters. But yeah.
But I never stopped. I never was deactivated.
That's right.
I always say activate. I would just be talking because I was mad because I never qualified.
Pray for both of us, because sometimes we say stuff when we just be mad or in the heat of the moment that we just need to get somewhere and sit in the corner and be quiet. Right. But see, I'm her friend though that will check her, but also be an accountability partner to kind of help her, and she does the same for me. Like, we know each other like that. Because how many years we've been friends, Valerie?
My son was about 9.
So her son used to do children fashion shows with me, Skylar. He used to turn them out. He used to turn them out coming down. He used to turn the fashion show. He used to do the little Michael Jackson skit, child. Skylar was the man, honey, on the runway. So again, Valerie, I'm here for those of you that are chiming in. We're just chopping it up because we was about to hit these streets, but now TAVA's about to do Wealth Building Wednesdays. And so we're going to really hone in and engage in our corporate, which is at TAVA Lifestyle HQ. You're welcome to join us there in just a few moments. And then reach back out to either one of us about the opportunity, how you might can just find out more about TAVA International, really what we're doing, living this lifestyle. So Val, we were just in Houston. This is your second time going to Houston. We went together previously. And so here we were back, though, celebrating TAVA's 2-year postponed anniversary because of COVID. But what was your experience? I mean, how was your overall experience? I mean, we'll talk about you being honored, getting a supervisor pin, as well as being in the 120 Wealth Builders Club.
I wear my pin faithfully every day to work. And my supervisor was like, what are those? I said, oh, these my awards are going in Houston. And she was like, oh, that's great. I'm proud of you. Even with your disability, you still go and move. I said, I have to.
She has to, because she too is a single mom. And you have 3 children and
5.
It is 5.
5 and a half.
It is 5 and already.
Yes.
Oh, wow. So it's really not just about her anymore. Not only is it about her children, it's about her children's children, that she too will be able to know that her legacy matters. And so with that being said, I want to invite you all to join me in the morning. I'm going to be featured as a speaker on Your Legacy Matter calls in the morning at 8 a.m. I will drop the flyer on my feed. Be my special guest. I have something to say. I've been preparing for a time such as this, and I know that God is going to be pleased. I'm going to speak from my heart and share some things about what I've also experienced, that you all get to know a little bit more about who Stephanie Priester is. Miss Jazzy, tell them about Houston, Val. We got to get ready to get out of here.
Houston was great. The speakers was great. We got new VP of sales, Tony Fleming, what's up? Everything was just great, really. But I can tell you this: I went to Houston on my retail money, no money out of my pocket. Only money I spent was money that I sold for my product. Flight, hotel, Uber, food, taxi, whatever. I didn't spend no money.
Wait a minute. I want to make sure, and I know y'all heard her say that, but I'm going to sum it up like this and say, from TAVA's products, Valerie retailed her way.
Yeah.
Retailed her way to the Houston 2x2 conference that was held this past weekend in Houston, Texas on March 4th, 5th. We left on the 6th, and we already said next time we're going to always go a day early.
Yeah.
But congratulations to Valerie. And I mean, giving it back to us, because we teamwork that thing.
Yeah, we did. We teamwork.
And I told Valerie I was going to help her, and I stepped back from my personal retail sales to help her.
She did.
And I'm so proud of you, Valerie. And I want you to hear that from me. Because like I said, I was telling, our coach and my mentor last night, I said, you're that friend, though, that I know that whatever I have going on, when I come to you and present opportunities, she's the one that's willing to try. She's the one that's willing to go. If we need to burn up the highway, but she really can't drive.
I can't drive.
She can't drive. But Houston was great. We had a good time. I mean, there's so much more we can tell you. We ain't got enough time. We're about to go over to TAVA Lifestyle HQ and hear more about Wealth Building Wednesdays and get turned up with more of you from TAVA Nation as well. So until next time, this is Valerie. Valerie is the supervisor rank right now in TAVA Nation. And so again, looking to rank up, say she's going to get re-binary qualified. Miss Felicia says she's going to get binary qualified. Lakia says she's coming this week. So come on, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to grind. But if you want to know more about what we're doing over here at TAVA, hit me up or hit Valerie up. Valerie's website is Miss Slim. That's mzslim.tavalifestyle.com. And mine is missjazzy.tavalifestyle.com. We're getting out of here, guys. Until next time, y'all have a great rest of the day. We love you.